Hi, hello! Under my extremely weird pantsless glam. Like, my warrior glam had like a different, like a set of clothes, and then I put in my Eureka glam, and it turns out like it has a cool jacket, but also no fucking pants at all. I am an off tank. What is it doing? What is it doing the motions? Okay. Both arms. Okay, so as an off tank during Ozma, I kinda do. It's cute. Also, the red plastic cups, the knights are so cute. They're my favorite side character. Okay, I guess I'm not the only one that's wearing pants. Okay, we're still waiting for one person. Yeah, we have like six groups, and two of them are only one person because you technically only need a tank for these to for like mechanics to resolve without killing everyone. All right, the final person is here. Magia main voice channel. Right, you'll be hearing the callouts from the Discord channel because it's one of those things that are basically impossible to play without uh, outside way. We're likely to get an instant ovni. Sorry, babe. I'll stick with your thing to say. Okay, I need to craft Wisdom of the Guardian. Whoa! It moved! Wait. Wisdom of the Guardian. Wisdom of the spirit of the remembered. Kinda looks like he's trying to attack Flag. Oh, babe, I love it too. Okay, I can make plates inside Baldesion Arsenal, so that's not a problem at least. I have like a billion logograms.
Hello, good afternoon, good evening.
Oh wow, he's so
Hope you're having a nice day so far. My name is Akita. I'm going to be running you through BA today. This is a newbie run, so there will be explanations for every single boss and also some callouts during as well. But if you do have any questions, do not hesitate to ask. You can ask in the old chat, party chat, and we can assist you along the way. All of our party leaders are very, very experienced and knowledgeable, so just don't be afraid to ask at all. We're going to be waiting until the actual start time before we head in, so this is your last chance to grab a drink, grab a snack if you'd like. We will be jumping in, waiting for an OVNI spawn.
got my drink.
And then heading inside BA, and then throughout towards the end of BA there will be a small 10-minute break as well, so.
Just moment fashion. Like. Hey, 30 people in there on. Pretty good. I like my big shiny.
This run is a little bit undersized than what we are normally used to. You may have noticed that we don't actually have a Magia 2 or Logos, Magia 3 or Logos 2. However, the roles for them parties are going to be filled by their mirror parties. So Ozma is still all planned out, there is no problems there. We will be doing something funky with the support rooms. There's nothing to worry about there. In the meantime, we've got 2 minutes until start time, so do make sure you are in Kugane. The inn does not count, and neither does the housing district, so just make sure you're in the Kugane main city, otherwise you can't queue into Eureka.
Hey babe, are like the callouts audible? Like as a,
We're also looking at 2 minutes of start time, so Sephir, you can go ahead and join Magia 2. Magia 2 and Logos 3 are both parties that will have 2 tanks. This is needed for the platforms at Ozma. That is start time, so party leaders can go ahead and put down their PFs, run some ready checks.
I am ready.
And once the parties are ready, party leaders can go ahead and queue inside Helatos.
Let's go!
See if we have an instant OVNI, but in the meantime, if it's your first time here, I recommend you do something quite important. What I want you to do is I want you to have a look towards the Logos manipulator. On the right-hand side, there is an NPC called the Expedition Scholar. You can see them where the jumping yellow carbuncle is. I'd like you to talk to this Expedition Scholar and see if you have the option there to obtain an upgrade stabilizer. Do not buy one, do not need them. However, that option being there is a confirmation you have BA unlocked. If you don't have that option on the Expedition Scholar, let your boss lead them know straight away. But as long as the option is there, you do have BA unlocked. We don't have an instant OVNI spawn, so we will be waiting for OVNI to spawn. I don't see any weather, and I don't know if there's any portals around, so... basically, we're just going to be waiting for Ovni to spawn. It is just time-based. Could be in 4 minutes. Oh, is the instance fresh? Yeah, it does look quite fresh. Okay, we might have an Ovni in about 4 minutes then. So, in the meantime, now is your chance to do any appraising with Drake through your logograms. You cannot appraise inside BA. You can do crafting, but you can't do any appraisals. So make sure if you have any appraising to do, you do it now. And in the meantime, you can also do some crafting as well, if you like. You can do crafting inside as well, so don't feel any pressure to do so now. There's a bunny fate going on. Also, we also need some fairies, so if you are just roaming around, you find a fairy, let your party leader know. Don't shout them, please. We don't want to encourage people to take them. That's what we want to do, is we want to be taking fairies as a big group, because they have limited charges. So we'll take the ferry after we've defeated Ovni, so that we have the ferry buff inside the A for as long as possible.
Oh.
And now I need to remember how to do crafting logograms, because I haven't done this in a long time. Tank logograms, I should say. If you do find any fairies, you can also stick a raid marker on them as well. Feel free to do that. We have got 2 fairies found so far. There's one in the far bottom left-hand corner. There's one at the sort of middle to top left-ish corner. Yuma, can you pick up that one Persian mentioned, please? Yeah, that one. That is the Ovni spot.
Where that Ovni at?
So please head down to Ovni Rock. That is in the sort of middle to bottom rightish corner.
Okay, now
You can see that fake called I Don't Want to Believe. That is the one that we will kill to enter the BA. So everyone head down there now, please.
oh, very slowly. Okay. The mounts are so slow here. structure you can see there is this is the Baldesion arsenal. It houses various world-ending weapons.
Okay, and then the drop as well. Lean, already influence. Everyone head down to Obley Rock. As soon as everyone has arrived, parties can do some ready checks. So we will be waiting for everyone to arrive. In the meantime, you can turn your Magic Will to the fire element as the offensive element of Ovni. All tanks can turn their tank stances on as well. So make sure we get the gold rating. Thank you, Asher. Magi 2, Magi 1, Logos 1, Logos 3.
Oh, damn it.
I don't think we found a third barrier. I think it is just two on the left-hand side, unless anyone else has spotted one.
I put it in...
Oh, there's another one.
Yes.
I've missed that one. Thank you. There's one in the middle of the map, just sort of above that Cake Island. Or the central columns, if you want to use the actual name, but Cake Island is way better. And your party leader can just ping the most relevant one for your group of portals as well. Magic 2, Logos 3, Logos 1, Magic 1. How are the other two parties? Oh, wait, no, that's all the parties. Okay, everyone, yeah, all the parties are ready. Cool. I will ask the instance for a full timer. This is the earliest run I've ever done, so it's been very rare that I've had less than the full 6 parties. If there's no objections, we're putting in 10 seconds. Again, tank stance is on, fire element. And everyone make sure you get a hit in as well. You can start. Give me a few AoEs to dodge first. And this will need to be dispelled. Dispel, 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 please. In, far in, or very far away. There is no dispel, but it sounds probably fine. Res those that have died. Few more dodges, and then there's the Iron Shower. If you have the marker, get far away from the group, and if you see the marker, get really far away from them. Get away from the person with the marker. Keep the tanks alive, because they are getting autoed to hell. And a few more AoEs. Please keep the tanks alive. Do not accept any resurrections right now. You do not want to be in a grey screen. Do not accept any resurrections. Do not accept any resurrections. Just kill the boss.
Alright.
You now accept resurrections. hopefully absolutely everyone has gotten the buff. That was spicy of me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Blow's asking what happened. We did have a
4+6.
need spell. But the fluorescence buff gives them a damage buff. Starts one-shotting the tanks. Yes, if every party can please confirm for me that everyone has gotten the buff. Anyone that hasn't gotten the buff, please let me know. I do have some spare party leaders that could potentially guide you through using these support portals. Yes, every party please confirm your buff. As long as your parties are buffed, your party... Get in the microphone. As long as your parties are buffed, your party leader would have placed a portal macro in the chat. There's a big list of portals and your name next to one of the portals. Above this voice channel, there is a text channel called Maps and Markers. This is a map of all the portals that are going to be spawning very shortly, and also the assignments of them. Party leader will remind you what party you are, and you're going to go to the most relevant portals for you.
Okay, Locus 1, I need
There are
Portal
a couple of
6.
spare portals, obviously. Guys, stop bullying him. If you do have any trouble locating which portal is yours, or you're on a console or something, just feel free to let your party leader know and they can pinpoint it for you. Yeah, for now, your entire party is going to go and head over to a ferry. We're going to wait by the ferry. We're waiting shortly for the portals to spawn, and then we'll take the ferry and go to our portals. Those, if it's your first time, you're going to have a bunch of red portals, no, blue portals spawn around the entire map. Do not touch these portals, we do not need them. They require an empiric stabilizer to enter. However, what happens if you do use this method is when the portals respawn and turn red, they randomize once again. So if you take a blue portal, it won't necessarily be that portal that appears. So we wait for them to turn red so that everyone can go in and not have to trek across the entire map to go find a portal. That's why you have the portal assignments and why we also wait for them to turn red.
Oh, so far away. Friggin' bears.
There are the blue portals. You can still be waiting by the ferry. You can just read it as long as possible. No need to go to the portal right now. Here's my timer.
Alright. Going,
3 summoners in my party.
going here.
Really. I think I would have seen something by now, but I'm assuming there's no one that missed the buff. Because I haven't been told by the party leaders, so that sounds like a good thing. Two minutes until portals spawn. If you have a really long way to go, you can take the ferry now. However, I think all the ferries are in a reasonable distance to pretty much all the portals, so we can wait another 30 seconds. That's 1 minute 30. So if you do have a long way to go, if your portal's like all the way in the corner or something, then just go ahead and grab your ferry now. and that's 1 minute remaining. So, if you haven't taken a ferry, please take it now. And head down to your portal. If your portal is in a particularly dangerous location with some high-level mobs, you don't have to be anywhere near the portal for now. You can just stay out of range of the mobs. Because when they do turn red, you're going to go over and click the portal. You can do so while mounted and also in combat. So you can just stay to a safe location, and as soon as it's time to go, you can just go straight in, and combat will not stop you. So they say, don't die. All of it. 20 seconds. A little bit early. Red portals that spawned, it may have shifted around just ever so slightly, so go ahead and just click it, go straight inside.
Alright.
Was a very 20 seconds, yes. Click your portal, go inside, and once you're inside, you can enjoy your cutscene and then stand on the bridge where some people will hand out shell and cash. That was the 10 second delay of me trying to find my macro. Why did I just use that? Silly. At this point, everyone should be activating their Spirit of the Remembered and also a Wisdom appropriate class. Please make sure you're bringing extra spirits with you and also some extra wisdoms, however spirits are the most important. Everyone must have a spirit active at all times. This is because it gives us the 70% chance to raise if you do die, and also resurrections are extremely limited inside BA.
Yeah, that's cool. Let's go, martialists! Let me craft a blade bearer and 2 incenses and there's a little...
Do all your last minute crafting. Get your stats active and you can stand on the marker with your party leader where you're dropping down. You're not dropped down yet.
Shit, I crafted the wrong thing.
Take time to make sure you have everything. Percent is alive.
Whatever, 6 garden casts, I guess.
Right, that's right. It's level like 10 crafts.
Wait, I should have just said that instead of typing. Yeah, that's the raid leader. Akitashira. Does callouts and also instructions on how to even get there.
Just go for a quick look of assignments. Keep in mind that for all healers, please check you are running refresh if you are having assigned refresh. We have 2 perception users, that's Saphira and Vivi. Deadly is on Spirit Dart, and Zora, you're running Faint. Please make sure you have these actions at least available. Faint isn't needed until AV.
I hope he's like not too distracting. I can go find some headphones.
Yes, and we have we have a couple of newer tanks today, so I just want to cover, and also there's some parties got 2 tanks. So let me just make this clear now. We have got myself, Zora, and who was it? Zoe will be main tanking the platforms at Ozma. And then it will be Sephir, Tiago, and Blair off tanking the platforms. However, all tanks, please make sure you are bringing a defensive wisdom towards Ozma. You can run Martialist until Ozma if you're not one of the assigned main tanks today. However, once you get there, please make sure you have got a defensive wisdom available.
God damn it.
So that is all parties ready, I believe. If you drop them the wrong side, don't worry, we'll be meeting up after the first boss, but just make sure you're going to be in the correct voice channel. Your pod leader will clarify which one that is for you. So let me just double check. Magic 2, Magic 1, Logos 1, Logos 3, all parties are ready. So what we can do, if you are in a Logos party, that is a party led by Yasha or Vivi, please drop down one voice call into the Logos voice chat, where Vivi will take care of you. There's Logos parties led by Yasha and Vivi.
Okay, move to Logos. Hello. Sorry for falling down. I didn't expect that it could happen.
If you drop down on the left side, beside the Magic and Elder, you will want to stay in the Magic voice channel. And that will be the boss that you're dealing with, so you can move back up. However, for us actually, Logos type, most people here are in the voice channel. So we
There it dies.
God damn it.
Hit the demon wall. The mobs in here are incredibly dangerous, so please make sure you're staying behind the main tank at all times. Let them pull the mobs towards us. So just stay on the stairs, do not go any further. Just allow Zephyr to pull the mobs towards us.
There is
Here's your reminder to do / magic auto because I have forgotten again.
There is no way back up.
If you haven't already done it, type / magic auto. We have refresh healers in every single party, which will keep us refreshed. We have some Maguses up next, they're safe to hit now. And up the stairs we have 2 more mobs, Biblos. They're going to be tanked up against the wall. Please make sure you stand at their sides, do not stand in front or behind them. Pull them up against the wall, stand at their sides. Facing towards the wall rather, what I mean. And our main tank's going to stun the first magic hammer we see. Stun, stun, stun. And for the last Biblos, any melee that has got a stun available can stun it as soon as they see the magic hammer cast. And stun, stun, stun. And up in front of us we see Owain. Once the spear has changed into Owain. There it is. So Owain is a nice simple boss. All we're going to see is some raid-wide tank buster, or tank buster raid-wide rather, and then we're going to see some spears spawning around the edge of the arena. Owain is going to change his element, either fire or ice, and also the spears will change their element as well. All we're going to do is run towards a spear of the opposite element. If Owain is fire, we go to an ice spear, and if Owain is fire, we go to an ice. If Owain is fire, we go to an ice spear. If Owain is ice, we go to a fire spear. That is all we're going to see. This fight, everything else is just completely skipped. So you can do some ready checks past leaders. And if you have any questions, just say no to ready check. You can ask in the Yellow Party chat what you'd like some help on. We need to wait for the logo side to be ready as well. Both these bosses need to be pulled at roughly the same time, otherwise the one that isn't pulled will just teleport to the other arena and wipe them.
It doesn't look like anyone cared that I fell down wrong.
Starting now. If your parties have got limit breaks available, the ranged DPS can use them at 4 seconds remaining on the countdown timer. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, limit breaks, 3, 2, 1, First up is the tank buster on the main tank. They are in non-stack, so it's not even they're not even to notice it. And in healers, you can already shield up for the raid wide next. Here's the raid wide. And next we're going to see some spears spawning in the field. Take note of where these spears are. Owain's going to change his elements as well. Owain is fire, go to an ice spear. Go to any ice spear. Ice, ice, ice. And you can go back in. We'll have another tank buster on the main tank. And then healers can shield up your raid wide again. And away instead.
No, it's easy.
Simple as that. So up this next staircase, there's going to be an explosive trap in the middle of the hallway. Our trapper is already running ahead to go and reveal this for us.
Nice of them.
So just wait to the top of the stairs, wait for the trapper to reveal it, and there it is, straight around the trap. We can pick up the ghost and then go into this next room. We're going to hug the left wall and hug it close. Go straight into the corner of the room, do not go to the middle of the room. Go straight into the corner, there is a trap nearby. And focus down the ghost. We'll be moving over to the logo side, because there is going to be more space. We can already head over there. And as the logo side rejoin us. Let's go over to the logo corner. There is going to be a treasure coffer at the back of this room as well. All loot inside the A is personal loot, so you must personally interact with this chest in order to get the loot, so make sure you grab the loot from the chest. Meanwhile, our tank is going to be picking up some more for us and pulling into the corner. Once aggro has been gained, they'll be pulled all the way back here, where we can focus them down. The white mage holies are kicking in today. We have a sprite coming over to the corner next as well. And next we have a centaur. Oh no, we're going to be waiting for the tapper actually. Tapper's going to be faced away from the group. Oh, or just Death Hell propped. That works as well. Centaur up next. This has a cast called Berserk, which must be slept. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And the one more centaur, once again, as soon as you see the berserk cast, you sleep it. Sleep, sleep, sleep.
I need the centaur.
If there's any Imdon tanks today, feel free to take any one of the tracks. Explosive tracks. And up the top of the stairs, we'll have our first real boss, Rising. Party leaders, once they are available, will place down some markers for you. And we'll start with some Raiden explanations. Raiden's a very cool boss, but also a very straightforward boss. We start with a very wide tank buster, and then he electrifies the edges of the arena. The fourth cast is going to be a very long cast called Amino Saga Hoka. This long cast is a massive point-blank AoE focused around Raiden. So as soon as the cast starts, everyone needs to get away from Raiden to the 1 marker, because Raiden's going to be on the A marker getting tanked. So Raiden will be back at the arena on the A marker, and we're going to come to the 1 marker to dodge the Amino Saga Hoka. After that cast finishes, Raiden's going to do a backflip and land roughly on top of us, and then begin casting Whirling Zanetsuken. This is a massive donut AoE. So to dodge the donut AoE, we stand underneath Raiden, very far under Raiden. The box is much bigger than you think it will be, so make sure you're tight underneath Raiden's hitbox. And then after that cast, Raiden's going to vanish. We're all going to stack up on the 1 marker to bait some puddles, and at the same time Raiden's going to be spawning at either Bravo or Delta, so either the left hand side or the right hand side of the arena. He's going to spin his sword around his head a few times and then hold it to one side of the arena. That is the side he's going to cleave. The baited puddles happen, and then we will run either right or left depending on which side he will cleave. I will call out which side we will run to. If you're a little bit worried about whether or not you can respond to the left or right command under the situation, what you can do instead is you can just ignore my call and go straight forwards instead. You'll go straight forwards to dodge the baited puddles in the middle, and then you can go left or right afterwards, depending on which side is safe. Raiden gives you a lot of time to correct this, so just focus on dodging the puddles first by running straight forwards, and then go left or right afterwards. That is all we're going to see from Raiden, really. We might see Exaflares, not Exaflares. Lancing Bolt, that's the one. We might see Lancing Bolt, which is just spreading some big AoEs, but that will be called out as we go along. So if you have any questions, just say no to the raid checks that are going up now. You can ask in the old chat if you have any questions. That's all parties ready. So we'll start a countdown timer. Everyone into the arena, please. And okay, here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, limit breaks, 3, 2, 1, and start. Third round is going to be pulled to the back of the arena on the A marker. If you're ranged, you can already just stay at 1, and shield up the next one. Next is a tank buster in the main tank. And then he's going to electrify the edges of the arena. That's not going to bother any of us though. The next cast, everyone's going to move away from it. Out, out, out. Also a marker. Out, out, out. Go on out. Get away from the AoE. And then stack underneath Raiden. Get inside Raiden's hitbox. Inside Raiden's hitbox. Inside Raiden's hitbox. Everyone stack up on the 1 marker.
I just feel like on a scooter.
Look at Raiden, he's on Delta. Pop your sprint and run right. Rescue those in one place. Brilliant. You can shield up the raid ride as well. When you're hitting Raiden, we are going to see Lancing Bolts. Next is Lancing Bolts. If you get a marker above your head, just take it around to the edge of the arena, roughly. You don't have to go all the way out, just take it away from the group. Take the markers away from the groups. And then we will focus them down. So focus down the Lancing, the Lightning. Focus them down, kill the ants, kill the ants, kill the ants. And then you get to drive it. You have another raid wide.
Alright.
Towards the exit of the arena, there is going to be a treasure coffer. If you can't see once there's all people on it, but remember to crack the coffer. Oh, wow, he does have that. So this next room has got a whole bunch of mobs and also a trap. The trappers can let them know if it is close or far, if it's close. And the tank is going to be driving the mobs and pulling towards us. The trap has been revealed, so it's nice to take now. So do make sure you're standing behind the tank still. Dodge line AoEs, they are a bit hard to see sometimes. Grab as well. Please make sure you're weighted before attacking the mobs. Wait for the tank to hit them as well. Especially if the group packs, it can be hard to see. But the mobs in here are very, very hard to be really cool, so just allow the tank to hit them up. We have 2 big shelves. And 1 last big shelf. Thank you. Make sure you communicate your sacrifices, as you can see now doing. Up this next staircase, in the next room, there's going to be a treasure coffer at the back of the room. However, there is an explosive trap in front of it. Just wait for the trap to reveal it first. On the left. One day I don't actually say left, I always guess left. And grab your treasure coffer.
Ooh, some logograms.
This next hallway has got sprites and logos. Allow the tank to pull them towards us. The sprites have a very large aggro range on anyone that is a caster. If you cast any spells, they will aggro even through the wall. Meanwhile, the trap is going to be checking these 2 rooms to see if there is a portal. Looks like both going to be empty.
Aww. Look at those little mages.
And the hallway, we should have another sprite hiding and also a logos. I'm going to pick up the sprite first, likely. Yep. Stay away from the logos. Don't hit the logos like that. Focus down the sprite first. You've got a treasure coffer in wind. So we can go ahead and just do the wind room if you like.
Oh.
6 mobs, 1 trap in here. Just allow the tank to pull the mobs first, and then you can go inside. Please make sure the tank is hit them first, so they can't both come out running and bonk you. These AoEs aren't lethal at all, but they do good to see, so it's very annoying. I've got the chat open. The trap has been revealed, so we can go inside and grab our copper.
Yay, copper!
And then we will continue down the hallway.
Oh,
Assuming
look.
there's no portal here. Guess not.
This is some like bona fide dungeon.
There are 2 more mobs down this hallway. Just allow the tank to pull them back towards us. And pull it way far back, stay away from the sprite. And we're now racing past.
See, most fantasy adventures, they just have too few people. You gotta bring like 50
And one last
guys.
one to do it. So we'll check these 2 rooms next. After I tank which one we pick. Starting with Ice Room. 3 mobs, 2 traps. I think we pull the mobs out towards us. And it's like the fastest finding of traps I've ever seen. Both traps have been found already. And the portal is in there as well. Lovely. Just deal with the Vikings, and then we can go inside and go straight through the portal. On the right hand side, there is going to be a treasure coffer, so don't miss that one.
Look at the little like curve out for one's
And then
taking.
down the staircase is another one of them trash pack rooms with 1 heat up inside as well. Ghost got a head start. Oh, there you still got it. Nice.
Oh,
And a Farrago as well.
big frog! I wanted to hug it.
Trap hasn't been revealed yet, so please be careful of entering. And just allow the tank to pull more back towards us.
What is reef? Magic eater. Makes sense, this stuff gives a swap.
Counter.
I mean, the frogs kinda looks like it's...
Oh, trap has been revealed and 1 lost Farrago as well. Once that's pulled, both the trappers can already go ahead and start finding the traps in the 6 rooms.
Kinda looks like it's carrying the magic wand.
We have 2 ghosts to deal with down this hallway. Therefore, it doesn't work with them, because, you know, they're already there. Therefore, I've got to do lovely to Okay, your pass lead is going to mark which room you will be clearing. However, there's going to be some special caveats here. Logos free, you're all going into, I believe, the Magia free room. The pass lead will point out which one it is. And Zoe is going to be soloing the Earth room with Reflect. Magia 2, you're going to be splitting half and half. 1 tank, 1 healer, and 2 DPS in each of these 2 rooms in the middle here. So please split half and half. And in the Magia 1, Logos 1 groups are going in as normal. Once you're ready, the tanks can pop their invuln and run into the trap. And once the trap has been cleared, the rest of the party can enter.
I did it, I used my powers to get exploded in the face.
Okay, so all tanks in every single party, all 6 tanks, you need to be equipping a defensive wisdom at this point.
Defensive wisdom equipped.
If you are newer as well, I would also suggest being a defensive wisdom as well, or defensive magia. So I would recommend you do slash magia auto again, so that you see a shield icon with a little swirly icon on the magia will. Defensive wisdom, defensive element, and also tank stances switched on. Partially, if you can just verify for all the tanks as well that they are set to go. Tank stances are switched on, defensive wisdoms. And then newer tanks, I would suggest defensive Magio as well.
Everyone's just like looking at me while I stay in the circle, just cheering me on. Oh no, the pressure.
All parties ready. So, all tanks, please stand inside your buffer. There will be 2 mobs spawning. Pick up both the ads, and then also everyone else in the party can focus them down. Please play it safe, make sure you're defensive. And focus down the 2 mobs. If you're in the water or fire room, stay close to your mobs. They have got some large AoEs. Dodging the orange sea.
Terminal go. Those hit hard.
Should ask you to go into the ring lost, something like that. Goodness. That's so fast. Feet on the roofs. So cute. Once all the rooms have been cleared. yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect that either. All the rooms have been cleared, so the big door is now opened. We are currently running through the Run Arena, so this is your last chance to pick up any loot you may have missed. Well, not last chance, but this is a chance to pick up any loot you may have missed.
My battery control. My battery died.
Union mobs down this hallway. Once the tanks are arrived, we can pick them up. Oh, I'll go first. Kind of hard. This is the hallway we went into a portal. And the portal seconds back up. A little bit of stuff. Instead of going in the portal this time, for the boss. Oh, the tank stance is off as well. Only the tank on this one. Two last mobs. The centaur needs to be slept just like before, so as soon as you see that fast, you can sleep it. Sleep.
I still find it very cute to sleep the centaur.
And no death elves here. No birds. And up in front of us, we have a thingy.
Ah, the absolute virtue.
You can select AV once just to align your Magia will. Or you can manually align it. Lightens the offensive element. Plus these will place down some markers. We will use the 1 and 2 markers this time, just because it's possible. In the meantime, we're going to be taking a short break. I don't think the support phase has been cleared yet. It has not been cleared yet. Okay. Take a short break to wait for the support phase to be cleared.
Alright.
Now you can take a short break, grab a drink, grab a snack. Might be about 10 minutes. Just make sure you wiggle every now and then.
I love how we all just kind of lined up. Alright, they just killed the support fate.
Yes, you don't give any else shelters.
Hey babe.
And the support phase. That's
Oh, thank you. Are you one of the... I love that segment when I just stood in a circle and waited and everyone just cheered me on. This is what every tank dreams of. They just want to be the number one. It really is kind of just like school. Like all the people moving to the other wall after being counted and cast a spell on. all the call outs and just it's a school trip. To them, canonically one of the deadliest places in the setting, but still. Look, kitty. It's so sad that there are so few female Hrothgar. Like after Dawntrail kind of settled down, people became a female Hrothgar for a while, but they didn't stay it. It's like the changes to Fantasia meant that it was way easier than ever to just try to and the free Fantasia just meant it's easier than ever to just try out a new race, but people didn't really commit, which is a shame because like they are so pretty. I just look at them and I go, wow. This is so stupid. Oh, babe. Okay. Raiden killed me once, I was too slow. Absolute virtue. In Final Fantasy XI, it was like initially unbeatable. There was a group that like led a fight for 18 hours until people started passing out, and then they learned that absolute virtue just regenerates health at that point. Yeah, see, the Final Fantasy XIV Absolute Virtue is less dramatic.
Okay, plus we used to do some ready checks. This is just a fire check to see if anyone is around, who's missing, and if we can start explanations. We've got one person joining through support. They will be.
Oh.
They are experienced now. Run solo, so.
It's just Bunny with just having the time of his life.
If your parties haven't responded to a ready check, if you can let me know if you have any first timers that are missing specifically. If there are no first timers missing, let's start with some explanations. All parties ready. Okay, so let's start with some AVA. And do make sure to wiggle every now and then. There is a 10-minute kick timer, so make sure you have wiggle.
Wiggle.
So, AV. Most of AV's mechanics revolve around his element or ability. This is going to be either dark or light, and we treat the opposite as safe. So the first instance we see of this is AV spawns some very large puddles covering the entire arena. The colours that match AV's element will double in size. So if AV spawns light puddles and is light elements, they're going to double in size. So we need to get nice and far away. AV will spawn both light and dark puddles, but only one will expand depending on which element it is. So we just pick close to the opposite. If AV is light, we go close to two dark puddles for a dark puddle. That will be a safe spot. Another instance we see of the elements is going to be a room split. This is very simple. AV simply splits the room in half. One will be light, one will be dark. We just go to the opposite of AV. All of this will be called out as we go as well. And the last instance we see of the light and dark is going to be Turbulent Ether. Turbulent Ether, a bunch of random players are going to be marked with a tether and also an orb that will follow you. You're going to stay close to AV in the meantime because there is going to be a big codal attack we need to dodge first. However, once that codal attack has gone off, you're going to resolve your orb. If you have an orb and it is dark, you're going to take it to a small light puddle. If you have an orb and it's dark, you're going to go to a light puddle. So dark orb, light puddle, light orb, dark puddle.
Is it
Only one
orbs?
person can be in each puddle at a time. So if you see someone else is going to a puddle, you need to go to a different one. If you can't make it to a puddle, just go to the edge of the arena. The orb will hit you, it will not kill you. But it's much better than taking the orb in the middle of the group and giving it a chance. We are absolutely we might see it. Some other ongoing mechanics that will happen throughout the fight is, number one is Tank Buster. The tank is going to be standing on the A marker pretty much all times, so when the Tank Buster is happening, stay away from the A marker. The Tank Buster is a splashing attack on the tank. If you are near it, it will kill you. So make sure you're staying away from the tank at all times. And also, like I said earlier, is a codal AV. The cone is massive, so make sure you're staying close to AV as much as possible, because then you can sidestep the cone. If you're very far away from AV and the cone targets you, get out of it. And also the raid wide is Meteor. It hits quite hard, so make sure you shield and mitigate. And one of the other things we might see is ads.
Ads?
Your pod leader should have placed down a 1 and 2 marker. When I call out ads, 2 ads going to spawn with 1 and 2 marker, and 2 different tanks are going to pick these up. So we can say, I'll pick up one of them, and I think now our tank will pick up the second one. I will pick up number 1, our tank will pick up number 2. And the ads need to be focused down as a priority. Stop hitting AV, just focus down the ads. If they've got enrage, and they will hit the entire party, the entire raid, or any damage down the outside. A large amount of damage as well. That is all we're going to see from AV. Just remember, resolve your mechanics as opposite of light and dark. If you have any questions, just ask them now. Say no to raid check in the Yell chat. And triple impact for the one that you saw in the chat there. Triple impact is just 3 points. Nice and simple, it will be cooldown as we go along. Room splits are AoE damage as well, so make sure healers will be like range wide.
Goddamn, I only have gathering and crafting food.
Lots of... It's just a low damage run. Like, normally with full runs, the veterans and newbie ratios are bigger inside of veterans. But this run we've got quite a large number of times. Anyway, I'll do it. Unsponsive, please let us know when you're back. Wakey wakey. Not exciting as well. Would have been eggs. Never have eggs. Just what my legs are like. I don't know, but I know. I'm not attended to be done. Will be first. Food last. Zero burst. Probably eat it from the hand, not a note. Seriously, not. How's your Logos one doing, Shah? Here, come back here. How are you?
Joe Peel. Isn't that the guy who killed, like, Batman's parents? God damn it.
I haven't tried it, but I'm willing. Anytime I order any kind of pizza from Morrison's, they've always substituted for a cheese pizza. Are they outside of the arena? Give them like 2 more minutes. Set down the break in 5 minutes.
Where are they? It's...
Do we have any requests for a long countdown? Can I get ready checks from all parties again, please? I think we'll just go ahead now. I would like to keep it very buff for AD because damage is going to be tight as it is.
Oh, yeah.
All parties ready. I'll request a lockdown. Yeah, they're outside the arena, so they're not going to die at least. And they can just continue with us for Ozma. Okay, 20 second countdown is starting now.
When they...
If you have limp race available, he is with 4 seconds remaining. Seven, 6, 4, 3. And then we're going to see on the first one.
Angels.
Maybe it's light and go away from the light button. Don't go too far, so get away from the light button. So really play the top of this. Okay, right in front. You can see what they do. Double. Dodge and hope. Go. And get the flank. Next AD is dark. He goes to the half. Then we go to the lights. The lights. Stay away from the main tank. Become the main cluster. Next we're going to see the real.
How many of those fucking Bahamuts are there?
Maybe it's light. We have close to dark puddles to a dark puddle to the wall. There is a light spot. stand inside the puddle. Get close to AV again. And you can shield off the raid line.
Me too.
You're going to see several you're up next. You get the tether. You're going to see you have tether. Don't solve it yet. Stay close to AV. Stay close to AV.
No tethers.
Dodge the cone and resolve the tether. Start from light to top. Stay away from the range. Stay away from the range. Can't reach a puddle, just take it out of the wall. And shoot up the range.
Get those dragon asses off my screen.
There'll be another raid one coming straight after. Shoot up again. Leave the one please as well. Everyone's in the middle. Everyone's in the middle. Healers treat you like raid lights. Start doing dark side, dark side. And then if you make right line. And again, what was sprint? And onto the edge, ring. Back towards AV.
Alright, I did it.
AV.
That's the
Stay away from you. You can shield up the raid line. We're not going to read this, we are going to do the end properly.
oh no, ads.
We're going to see what's going on. I think it's going to pick these up. Focus them down. Focus them down. Focus down the end. Resolve the ball.
No tethers. So
And resolve the ball. Stay away from the tank. Stay away from the tank. And shield off the ring.
yay! Yeah.
Don't miss your treasure coffer. There's a chance you can get very rare out of this. You can pick up your chest and then run down the next hallway. Let's wait for everyone to arrive before we walk. Don't think we have enough steps.
I returned just in time to see myself die. Gee, wonder why.
Thank you.
Can't believe I fell asleep right in front of my PC.
With these ads, they've got cards.
Oh, what is happening?
And one on Swift. We're going to be using us. We're going to be building job gauges on these so that you get FLs. Just building job gauges. Next. Carl. Enjoy the cutscene if it's your first time.
Cutscene! Yeah, the final boss. And it's a boss that you know.
Do not touch the glowing pad.
Orb!
Once your cutscene's finished, Do not touch the low hand, good some information, other stuff as well. Yeah, I've got quite a lot of those times today. Okay, just to reiterate, all tanks should be in a defensive wisdom at this point. Also, I recommend the defensive Magio as well. So just make sure your Magio auto is set and have the shield line on the or you can just turn off entirely the defensive elements for Osmo is going to be likely everyone else offensive.
Okay.
Because we've got a tank responsibilities.
Our platform is number 1.
Myself
Our black hole buffer is
and
would be
Zoe
way more.
will be the main tanks next to the platform. They are tank start on. Zephyr, Diago, and Blair are the off tanks we look for. Tank start will be off, but must still remain in a defensive wisdom and also the any problems, let me know. And I'll run through the explanations first. They're a little bit long-winded, so I'll do the important things first. So another one is then tanks, which I've just covered. And then we have two very core mechanics. I will get off and post something in the chat. So if you have a look in BA chat, we have a few GIF examples of what two of the most important mechanics look like. So the first one is Acceleration Bomb. If you look at your debuff bar, currently you should see a Resurrection Restricted debuff. This debuff bar is very important because when I call out Acceleration Bombs, you should look at this debuff bar, and if you have an Acceleration Bomb, you're going to sheath your weapon, go to the ring, and stand very still. Wait for the debuff to expire before moving or doing anything. If you do anything, that's casting, auto-attacking, moving, emoting, you will explode, you'll do about 96 HP, and also everyone will be. So if you get an Acceleration Bomb, just go to the ring, sheath your weapon, and do not move, wait for it to expire. The other thing is going to be Meteor Impact. This is going to be two very large purple AoE markers focused on 2 players per platform. If you get one of these markers, you're going to take it to the A and B markers. There is no priority for this, you just need to react to what the other person is doing, so just make sure that when you have one of these purple markers, one of them ends up in A, and one of them ends up in B. They will be replaced with proximity AoEs, they will be replaced with proximity AoEs, which you can then run to the platform and absorb them and run together with the group.
Oh, good. Our healer is connected.
Okay, carry on. So, the rest of the mechanics, one more largely embodied mechanic. Each of Ozma's shapes are split up with a task called Black Hole. When I call out Black Hole, you can go to your Black Hole buffer. Your party leader will tell you which one this is. For the two sort of doubled up parties, there will be 4 of them taking the main platform buffer, and 4 of them taking the ring buffer. The party leaders can please arrange who will be taking which buffer, but in essence it should be sort of the melees taking the platform and the range taking the ring buffer. Please make sure there are 4 people assigned to each of their platforms. Lovely, thank you so much. All of these backup buffers need to have people on them, otherwise we will all just get sucked out. And the rest of the bulk of the fight is made up of Ozma's 3 shapes. This is the longest part. All of this will be called out as you go as well, so you don't need to remember next week to get detail on the section here. But Ozma has 3 primary shapes. The first one we're going to see automatically is Star Shape. During Star Shape, all of Ozma's auto attacks are going to be shared AoEs. So we're going to see the winner remains stacked together as a group, taking all these AoEs together in the front. During this, we will see meteors, which we talked about earlier, and there's also going to be a knockback from the black hole buffer. See the little blue ring in the middle of the platform? There will be a knockback originating from that area. Do not stand on it, just stand near it, and you're going to get knocked either the front or the back. I will pull out for you. You can use knockback involved for that as well. but just play it safe and make sure you can block that correctly. Another shape you may see is cube shape. This is a very important one from the tanks, so tanks, please make sure you're listening up. The main tanks will be standing to the front and left of the platform, because the auto tank is a big leading line AoE which will hit everyone not clearly. So the main tanks will be on the far left. The off tanks of each platform, you have a very important responsibility when this cube phase starts. When the cube phase begins, there will be 2 orbs spawning to the right hand of the ring. So on the right hand side there are going to be 2 orbs spawning in that ring. As soon as they spawn, what you're going to be doing is popping all of your mitigation, that is your rampart, your 90-second cooldown, 2 minutes, sorry. That is your rampart, that is your 2 minutes, that is your 25 seconds. So you're going to pop all your mitigations and you're going to run through those. You can take the first one, wait for a bit of healing, and then take the second one, or you can just run straight through both of them. Do not involve does not work, it cleans through involve, so do not involve. Just make sure you're pigeon seeking all your mitigations and run through these. You have no other reason to use mitigations in this fight, but just save them to do it. During this, we also see a small home knockback originating from Ozma itself, about the size of a Lalafell. So when I call that knockback, or when I call that holy knockback, just don't stand too close to the edge. It is a very, very small knockback, but it is a shuttle off the platform. And one of the last things we will see is the pyramid. Pyramid, what happens here is we will see acceleration bombs, and we'll also see meteors. There's also going to be some markers, and there's also going to be the main attacks, which are lead attacks. The auto attacks will be lead attacks focused on the farthest back player on the platform. So what we do with these is we have a healer volunteer to take these attacks intentionally, and they can just assume the bleed off themselves. So if you'd like to do some bleed baiting, please say BD and your platform number in the chat. Need some bleed baiting for each and every platform. One BB3, and you buffer platform 2, please.
Okay, orbs on the left, buffer on the right.
Alright, lovely, thank you. That's how bleed bait is sorted. I will remember to call out when you have to go to the back, but in essence, you'll be going to the back pretty much the whole time, unless you need to do other mechanics such as dodging. Don't worry about tap mark or anything.
This is stressful.
So that is all there is to Ozma. Whole thing's going to cool down again. But if you have any questions, just let me know in the yell chat. I'll do this and do some ready checks. Here, I'll do this now. So Ron's back. You're back, yay! Magic 2, that is 3 parties ready, I think lowest 1 ready. Magic 1 ready. Lovely. So before we jump down, just a last couple of things. Number 1, when we jump down, do not target Ozma. We do not want an early fall because Ozma is attacking 3 people at a time. If we have an early fall, there will be some unfortunate souls that get targeted. So just do not target Ozma when we jump down. Another thing, when we initiate, we're going to be using the limit break just like before. However, as the fight continues, please do not use limit break for DPS. The limit breaks will be saved for tanks in case of emergencies, and tanks, if you ever see a misplaced meteor, please do not hesitate to press limit break. You are free to do so if you see a misplaced meteor. And also, lastly, the geometry in the arena is a lie. Do not attempt to enter the arena, you will fall off and die. Corners, cap close over corners. Just be as central to the platform as you possibly can. Do not attempt it. With that, everyone can go ahead and jump down. Do not target Cosmo, just go straight to a black hole buffer, which if you're party leader or party if you're split.
No!
Just stand on your black hole buffer to show what you
Jesus. Jesus Christ. Literally died.
If with everyone's assignment, so you can go to your main platforms again. Maybe solve them. A lot. They return. If you have died and you have got another spirit available, you can use it. If not, don't worry. Defensive wisdom, use of defensive wisdom, like that. And just keep defensive wisdom. Okay, and without further ado, let's go.
I simply won't fall
This one
again.
works a little bit differently. Lure rates can go out for 7 seconds remaining, and the main tanks will be put in.
The only two fuck-ups I made was falling down the very beginning and also falling down at the very end.
Ready? 9, 8, lure rates, 6, 5, thanks fall, thanks fall, thanks fall. And everyone else will. First up, we will be going back. Everyone's will have. Everyone's will have. No gap closing. Take everyone to group. As a group moves to the front. Group moves to the front. You have shield and escape throughout. And next we're going to have a knockback from the black hole button. Use this to get knocked to the front. Just stand near the bottom of it. Get knocked to the front. Knocked to the front. Staying together as a group. And black hole. Go to your black hole buffer. Black hole, black hole. Go to your black hole. Stay together. Ultimate.
If you don't go to the black hole buffer, you just
We will be going.
get ejected from the Baldesion arsenal. You're
Wait for the laser. You can gap close if you like. Next, we're going to have 2 movements. Go on first and I'll go on second. Wait for the laser before moving. We'll be starting at the sides. Everyone's at the sides. Everyone's at the sides. Wait for the laser and then we'll go to the back. Wait for the laser. Go to the back. On to the back. No gap closers. Stay together as a group. And the group moves to the front. And meteors to the back and to the right. To the back and to the right. To the back and to the right.
a terrible moment for my internet to start up.
Take the damage in the front with your group. And then get knocked to the front. Get knocked to the front. Take up the ants and focus them down. They must either do very well. Take up the ants and focus them. You're going to have a knockback together with Shades. We're getting knocked to the front. Knocked to the front. Stay at the front. And stay together as a group. Up more autos and in front. Black hole, go to black hole, go to black hole. It's safe to go to Cosmo. I'm going to have double movement again. We'll be starting at the back, start at the back. Wait for the laser and then we'll go to the side. Wait for the laser. Go to the sides, everyone to the sides. Everyone to the front, healers at the back. G-baiters at the back, and acceleration bombs. You have an acceleration bomb, stand in the ring and sheath a weapon. Meteors to the back, to the right, to the back and to the right. A and B markers. Absorb the damage in the front of the group. Lead baiters to the back. And pick up the ants. Pick up the ants, they must die. Together the movement. Staying at the front. Stay at the front. Acceleration bombs are out again. If you have one, stand in the ring and sheath a weapon or the laser. Stand in the ring and sheath a weapon.
No bomb.
And take the stack markers. Lead baiters to the back again. And black hole. Go to your black hole button. Black hole button. It's guaranteed to be Q phase next. So hot tanks, remember you will be taking the rules.
That's me.
Double movement again. Starting at the sides, everyone to the sides. Wait for the laser, and then we'll go to the front. Go to the front. Main tank left, RP right. Off tanks, pop your mitigations and take your orbs. Off tanks, pop your mitigations and take your orbs. Main tank left, off. Take the stack as a group. Small bogey knockback, don't be near the edge. Main tanks left, RP right.
I did it.
Next, we're going to have a sack marker with a shade movement and also a movement. Lock it very quickly.
My moment to shine. I was running into it.
With shade movement, we will be going to the side, go to the front of the ring, front of the ring, front of the ring.
My big moments today were standing inside orbs.
And back on the platform, main tank left, party right.
Ah!
Congratulations on your clear when we're looking at achievements.
Woohoo!
You can jump off into the middle of the arena where you'll be teleported back to platform 1.
I did it!
There's a nice big treasure coffer on platform 1 for you. And what you can also do is once you've taken your treasure coffer, you can use the exit to get into your unique storyline. As always, thank you all so much for joining. I hope to see you again in some future runs.
This time I can fall freely.
Saturday, a special run. Saturday is also a re-clear run on Sunday, which you will now qualify for. So if you'd like to get your re-clear gear set running, or you can do some more runs. And again, thank you all so much for joining. We'll head out now. I will head out as well. I will see you.
I did it. And most importantly, God damn it. Fine, this doesn't matter. I skipped all the Eureka cutscenes before. I can skip them again. Back to the entrance. Ooh, okay. And that's it. Going back. And just to show off, looking for a nice place so I can show it off. Check this out! I got my orb! And not only that, not only it's an orb, but when you fly, it becomes a cube. And also, most importantly, this is the only mount ever that has a unique swimming motto. Where it becomes a triangle. Every single other mount every single other mount just uses flying animation. The Ozma mount uses a unique triangle. So, thank you for watching the stream. Love you very much. Remember to